The wind doesn't half bite your arse up here, does it? Tore a right chunk out of mine this morning. Do you even have a proper coat with you? We'll need to make sure you're wrapped up when you leave. It takes an ice age to get from the car to the entrance. We don't need you on the cold and flus as well as everything else, do we? I tried Hannah again. There was nobody in, so I pissed on their award-winning flower bed. How's he got time to prime for spring when 50% of children around here live in poverty? Did you know that? 1 in 2, Tay. Well, I've never described myself as political, but I get why folk want to take a set of pliers to his pearly whites, stick them on a butty and watch him gum it. It's all right him treating himself to a Bupa scale and polish at 700 quid a go, while the rest of us fidget on the NHS waiting list for a root canal. That's why me and Nath could never have worked. He'd wake up stiff after a crap night's kip, and his mum would run him down to the family chiropractor for a quick, just in case, best how these things seem to. Just have a bath. The nurses are coming to roll you shortly. Said we could have 10 minutes. I don't know if you hear any of this, but Carl said the best thing I can do is to keep talking to you. I thought I might read you a few chapters of my book, but why bumble through fiction when I can entertain you with another one of our farcical sagas? You see, non-surprisingly, I've done another bad thing. In my defence, I was exploring the idea of philanthropy. It's your fault anyway. Whenever I'm sad, I get distractedly horny. My brain beelines for that temporary transcendence that can only be achieved by coming from the heels of your knee socks. But I've decided for at least whilst my uterus is Airbnb our little bloodsucker, I'm going to abstain from any physical contact and stick to wanking. I've only 10 more days to go. I think we can manage that, can't we? So, I'm in the rocket bed. Mum and Shoddy are at work. Carl's pretending to be at a job he doesn't have, probably at the bookies. When my fanny flutters at my fingers for a quick trip elsewhere. So, I pulled the diggers over my head to block out the Spider-Man and settle into it. I don't know about you, but if I've got a bit of time, I like to elongate the journey. I've mastered the precarious art of cruising to the jetty's cusp, taking a delicious pause to savour every coursing wave and ripple before I pencil dive off the edge with a gorgeous splash. The enveloping crests and I are growing tantrically acquainted, and my mind finally empties as my toes curl tight at the ocean's lip. And then, would you believe it, fucking Skype goes off. I try to ignore it, but the poor lad's persistent. Then a car alarm joins in, and next door's baby starts striking, which sets off the dog howling. All right, everyone, calm down. My hands are forced from my knickers, and I find myself back in front of my mum's computer, grinning at Tommy's oversized windbreaker. Princess Jady, I was hoping you'd pick up. All right, Tommy. Better now, you're not at work. I work from home. I've just been tying up a few loose ends. Fancy going my loose end? You are sexy, but you know that, don't you? Thanks, Tommy. People have said that before, yeah? You not got a boyfriend? Yeah. No, sort of. You like me and you? Am I? Yeah, I see a lot of me and you. Right. I see a lot of my big hard dick in you. That's no way to talk to a lady, Tommy. Oh, don't prim and proper me, dirty girl. You like it when girls are dirty, don't you? Fit girls like you, yeah. Show us them beautiful tits then. I don't know if I should do that, Tommy. Your boring boyfriend won't find out. He's actually my fiancé. Well, or he was, but you dumped him because he bored your knickers off. I think he's lost all interest in my knickers, on or off. I'd like to bite your knickers off. I'm sure you would. You just want a bit of fun, don't you? That would be nice, yeah. What colour's your underwear? Can't can't remember. Black, I think. No, pink today. Maybe black. I'm not sure. Best have a double check then, eh? You asking me to strip for you, Tommy? I'm telling you to take your t-shirt off, yeah? What's in it for me? You want to play, do you, Jade? Top off first, good girl. And I know I shouldn't have. But I've still got one foot hanging off my massively overcooked masturbation metaphor. And even though he's a bit rough and okay, not right in his head, and I suppose, well, family, I can't help but feel sorry for him. And my insatiated vagina's getting hangry. So I strip down to my thong and touch up my own bare tits while he tugs one off. I can't bring myself to wank in front of him, but I am undeniably wet. He watches my little performance with both eyes popping, and until eventually they cross over and a little piggy went to market squeal escapes alongside two fistfuls of thick jizz. I force quit the app and finish myself off, pleased in the knowledge that our private escalation has brought Tommy a little bit of overdue shine. That said, and I think we've had this chat before, as soon as I come from a wank, I have to do something practical to shake off the shame before it has time to properly land, like count how many contact lenses I've got left until the end of the month or check my credit card statement. I pull Nave's letters out from under the rocket bed. 2 Max credit cards, 1 heavily defaulted Topshop card, a fine from TfL for dodging a £3.20 tube fare 3 years ago that somehow ballooned from 20 quid to 400, 9 different parking fines, all with pay now or we'll carve thieving peasant into your forehead, follow up, and a court summons for this latest whiplash nonsense which falls on the same day as the parasite's leaving ceremony, so I shan't be attending. Not good, is it, babe? I'll sort it. We'll sort it together, won't we? My mum's on my case to start paying board and all. She's been on my case full stop, to be honest. And how long do you think you can get away with working from home? I don't mind you being in all day. Of course I don't. Not if you're working. But you'll have to keep tidy, Jade. I had time to come home to a tip. Oh, right, yeah. Glad you said that one, because I was thinking of having a poo on the coffee table. We don't use bins in London. We just scrape our plates on the floor and give them a quick wipe on the curtains. There's a job going down the Crown. Maybe I could pick up a few evening shifts to tide me over a bit. I hate chopping lines, though. The juice sets off my eczema. You know how bad it gets. We'll work it out. We'll get to that stuff. For now, I need to wrap my head around what's happening with you. I can't sleep for it. And when I do, I dream of that fucking cat I killed on the way up. I found heads in the bath. Tails curled around my fingers in the bottom of the washing up bowl. A tongue between my toes. Hearts, lungs, whiskers and arseholes scattered down Nate's parents' mile-long drive. What are you trying to tell me, babe? What is it that you need me to know?